Okay, this is a tutorial on how to create the nighttime movie project. So to begin with, let's work with the movie scene itself. Then we'll go back and we'll add on the introductory scene and the closing scene. So first off, what we want to do is we want to create a moon here. So let's come over here to our oval tool. So change this to the oval tool. Okay, we want to click our fill and we want to grab the gray radial tool there, and we want to turn off the stroke just like that, and then come over here and we'll draw us a moon. Okay, go up and grab our selection tool, right click on it, and we're going to convert it to a symbol. We're going to call it moon. It's a graphic. Make sure the registration's in the middle. Hit OK, and you'll see it appears over here in our library. Okay, next step, you need to come out here to frame 300. Right there, you want to insert a keyframe right there. That's where our movie scene is going to end. So let's come back over here. We're going to add a guide layer. So click Add Guide Layer right there. Okay, we're going to lock our moon layer. In fact, let's double click that and call it moon. Then go ahead and lock that. Now on our guide layer, we want to turn on the stroke, so select black. Okay, on the fill, we want to turn it off. And now we got our oval tool up. So now let's we gotta click our oval tool. There we go. Now let's draw an oval here for our moon to follow. So we click on the dot right there and we hit our arrow key. We can adjust it so it looks good on our screen. Move it up a little bit. Like that. Okay, we can lock it now. We can go back over here to frame 1 of the moon layer, and we want to grab our selection tool. We want to move our moon so it's over here off stage. Make sure it's on the line, just like that. Come back over here to frame 300, do the same thing except put it over here on this side. Okay, now what we got to do is create motion tween right here in the middle. And now it should follow the guide. Starting over here, the moon comes up. And then it'll start going down here in a minute. Okay, so as long as it's following the guide, you got the picture there. Okay, the next thing we want to do is hide the guide layer. So let's just click hide the guide layer right there. Now let's add a new layer. Okay, we're going to grab this one. We're going to pull it all the way down the bottom. This is going to be the sky. So name it sky. And then we're going to come over here to frame 1 of the sky layer. Make sure the moon layer is locked so you don't mess it up. Okay, so this time we're going to change our oval tool to the rectangle tool, like that. Okay, let's come down here to the stroke. We're going to turn the stroke off. With the fill, let's just pick a dark blue. And let's go ahead and draw our rectangle over our stage area. There we go. Now let's maybe change this a little bit. So up over here in the right hand corner is our palette, our color palette. So let's, for this fill style, let's do the drop down and let's do a linear gradient. Okay. Let's change some of the colors. Let's fit this, click the dark side over here. And we want this dark blue. And on the white side, double click it, and let's just pick a slightly lighter blue. I like that. Okay, notice it's darker on this one side than it is over here. That means we need to rotate it a little bit. So you click on the free transform tool. Get your little handles here, grab the handle and rotate it so that the dark is at the top. Adjust your sides and so it fits over your stage area there. Click off of it. Now just make sure that the moon goes in front of the background. And you're doing good. So let's go ahead and lock the sky layer now. Okay, add another layer. We're going to call this one stars. Okay, come back over here to the rectangle tool. Click on the drop down right here. And let's do polystar right down here like that. Come down here, we're going to change the color of our stars to white and no stroke. So just come out here and we're going to grab one of these like that. Make polygon here. Grab our selection tool now. So click on that. And then notice as we hover inside our polygon here, if I go to the center right here, I get like a half circle. Click and drag that in. And do that on all your sides. And lo and behold, we have us a star. A little fat star, but that's okay. Okay, grab our selection tool. Let's highlight it. Okay, we're going to make it a symbol. Right click on it. Convert to symbol. Call it star. Graphic in the middle. Okay. Now we can take these and we can shrink them down a little bit. Till you get them about where you want them. Then we just copy them. Start putting them up here in the sky. You start pasting them on here. Okay, something like that. Just kind of randomly put them out there. Okay, grab your selection tool now. And we're going to highlight all the stars like that. Okay, then come down here. Let's see, let's go out to frame 300 out here. Okay, we want to convert that to a keyframe. Okay, what's half of about 150, right? We're going to insert another keyframe. Or just convert to keyframe, sorry. Make that go for about that long. Convert to keyframe. Okay, so when the moon is first coming up, okay, the stars are going to be somewhat dim. So right here, let's highlight our stars again. Okay, notice down here in the properties box it says color none. We're going to change that to alpha. And this percent, this is where we change it to dim. Don't put it about like 12 so you can still see them a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to go in here, and right here our color alpha, but we want to move it up to 100% right here. Now right click out here, do the motion tween, and they should get brighter. Alpha. That's weird. Okay, well, we get the idea of it. We can play around with that later. Okay, let's try it on this side. We're going to make them all a symbol. So call it star group. Hit OK. Okay, let's get rid of this one. So remove the frame, convert to keyframe, and we want to insert a frame there. Okay, so now we got the same thing at both ends right here. Okay, so let's come back over here. We'll click right there, and we want to change the alpha on this, the color to alpha, and we're going to take it down. Okay, we'll come over here. Alpha 100%. Okay, now right click out here. Now we just click out here, create motion tween. And this is the way it should work. So back over on this side, we need to make everybody a group, all the stars a group. Okay, so if we hit enter, this is the way it should work. Okay, I'll stop the movie right here so that the file doesn't get too big. I'll continue on part 2.